So one of the biggest surprises from Duel Links' new box release was of course Tour Guide being available for free via gems, and of course that meant I had to go into the reopenable deals and grab my third Skarm and my third Rhino Warrior to make Burning Abyss in Duel Links and play at its fullest power, or close to that, and so far, it's going pretty good, right? We were on a 8 win streak in Platinum, and then we lost one, and now on a 2 win streak versus Fluffals, and I believe, I can't remember what the other one was. Let's dive right into ranked PvP and see what we can do with the brand new Tour Guide, if it's going to be making Burning Abyss super top tier meta, or if it does kind of falter against some of the newer decks like DDD, which I think against the deck in particular, it really does. So first of all, versus a legendary rank 1 player was King Games the past couple seasons, playing a Shizu. This could be literally anything. But if this is Gravekeepers, then that would be kind of funny. Of course, you know, playing the pre-science skill, which is going to give her a read on what we're getting. Not really that good. Playing into Fluffal. Okay. Huh. One of the things with Fluffals is, so far, like you don't need to play Sora to play them, which is a good thing and a bad thing, because that means their consistency skill isn't that great. Ending on an owl and passing is not the not the best move in the world, but so far we've drawn into actually not terrible, but not overly great as well. So yeah, we'll do Skarm first of all in defense, and then we'll go for our Rhino Warrior. So nothing's really changed from the old build. We're not playing Necrovir, and we'll go into, let's go into Dante. Now we're only running 2 Dantes because I couldn't get lucky on my pulls and get a third one, so it's not really full power, but I think if you're using 2 Dantes, then you're probably going to be there most of the time. So let's go and use this effect to mill. We'll send the Rhino Warrior to the graveyard, and we get, in our mills, we get a Rhino Warrior, we get a Libich, and we get a Farfa, so we can go all in and OTK this turn. So we go, Libich is the special from hand, which we don't, sure, why not, doesn't really matter. And then Farfa, of course, can banish the Fluffal Owl, and that should be game. Just on board immediately. That is pretty much game. So we go into Barbar, and then we'll send to the graveyard. Let's just go for the Seer, and then Seer can bring back from the graveyard the Farfa for next turn. We don't even need to use it, but we can just have it on board anyway. We've still got game. We'll then go and play our skill. We don't even need to, because Shizu is going to scoop up at that. So I have seen Fluffals play or just end on the Fluffal Owl so many times, which makes me think that deck really doesn't have a good turn 1 play, aside from going to 2 big fusions, one that can't be shot by card effects. But if you can't get there, then you might as well just sit on Owl and pass and hope to pray that you're not going to get OTK'd. But in Duel Links, most of the time, you're going to get that if there's no back row. On to game 2 versus Kai Tendra, so probably, most likely, Galaxy Eyes. Why the second we don't, we hit record, we see the non-meta, more anime fun decks, right? I mean, it's cool, but that's not a great hand. And that's not a great start from Photons. Well, actually, it's not terrible, right? Vanisher Search and Galaxy Eyes, putting it back, adding the Photon Stream, gonna go for the rank 4, gonna summon Galaxy Eyes, set a Photon Stream face down, or not. Galaxion into the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Been a while since we've seen this animation, actually. Been a very long time. Hopefully, this deck gets some new support in the brand new mini box coming in May. We think it's going to be Zexal themed, so that would be really cool if we do. And let's see how we can go against this. There's at least 1 Photon Stream, probably 2. One would be Hyper Galaxy, one would be a TTH. So let's see. We have Barbar. Let's go summon Barbar and then see what happens to our Barbar. Oh, does Photon Stream destroy his own cards as well? It does. Okay. So that's why that's chaining. It's annoying because, like, the second we go Rhino Warrior, we're gonna get banished. Right, you really don't let me Xyz. That's not what you're meant to do. So, I guess we'll go for Dante, and then if he does not use it on summon, but he will, right? You will, yeah. Gonna play Rhino Warrior, and gonna send to the graveyard. Ooh, let's go for Seer, I think. And then Seer can summon back from the field the Barbar, and I don't actually know what the game plan was on that. I should have sent Skarm, and then gone Skarm for Tour Guide. Oh, of course, wouldn't be a live video if we didn't mess up and probably get Galaxy Cyclone, yeah. Please don't hit the, let's go Karma Cup for Rhino, in for the Galaxy Eyes, goodbye, see you later. And then this time we'll go for Skarm, right? We'll go Skarm, And then in end phase, search for Tour Guide. Tour Guide next turn can go for Xyz play. That should be straightforward. 2 cards in hand into Photon Lizard. Into the Photon Advancer. He can't summon it though because Galaxion is not a Photon. So he's kind of stuck. Not really sure what the play there was, but gonna go to attack. And then just attack in. We're gonna let that one go through fine. And then straight to end phase. Gonna go and of course play our Skarm. Skarm then search that for the Tour Guide, the main kind of focus of the video. And here we go. Straight away, we can make some rank 3s. So let's see. Another Seer. How do we kind of navigate this? Because I think we go Fiend Griefing. And we just banish, we return to the deck, I don't know, the Lizard, right? And then with Lizard, or with this, sorry, we go send the Farfa from deck. And then Farfa's going to go and banish the Galaxion on the field. We're then going to play our skill, Mind of the Plana. Just get them all away from the game. And then we can just go in completely... Oh, actually, no, we need to go... Yeah, Tour Guide first of all. Tour Guide into... I guess we'll go for a second Farfa because we can then put it onto Dante. And then Dante next turn, if it's destroyed, can go into that. Yeah, that's fine. And then go in for... What's that? 4,000. So we can game. We can just game. We'll go into Dante, of course, as usual, in attack. We'll then go and play Dante's Effect, going to mill the Tour Guide, and then mill 3. Getting into absolutely nothing. A Kyra in the graveyard's actually kind of okay, but that's about that. Summon Seer, and then go for the 4K to the face. There we go, 25. And it's game 2. Done, underway. Let's see for game 3, can we find a more meta-relevant player? Maybe Odd Eyes, Gandora, Phantom Knights, because those matchups are kind of fun. And so game 3 is a Yugimoto of course. Come on. 29 cards, so looking like Gandora, but we didn't really open all that amazing. Now we have got 3 very, very good interruptions for Gandora, right? Gonna be setting 1 face down. Not okay. Not sure what you would set face down in Gandora. Usually you would go for a normal summon of a gadget and then immediately kind of go for that rank 4 play, but sure. Gonna be sending the Gandora Giga... Oh, that's one, the Gandora X to the graveyard. And we could here... We could go Fiend Griefing, but we're not going to. We're gonna wait and see what we draw. We draw into an Alich. Okay. The bad thing is we don't have any... we have spell cards, right? Which means we can't special summon from our hand our Burning Abyss. So we have to here... We're gonna do things a bit weird. We're gonna go Fiend Griefing and return that back to the deck. And we're then going to go into our deck and choose our Burning Abyss that can special summon out a card from our hand. So we'll go... Where is the one? Where is it? It is... I've not really used it before. It is... Is it this one? Is it Barbar? It's not. Is it Libich? It is Libich. So let's go Libich. And then Libich can bring out from our hand the Alich. So we'll go into you and attack. We'll then go Rhino Warrior. And we can then just go and make our standard Dante plays. So we're going for Dante. We'll get rid of these 2. And then, do we go for... Yeah, we pitch the Rhino, right? We go activate the effect of Dante. Gonna then pitch Rhino. And banish 3. And we see... Not great. Seer gonna bring out Libich from our graveyard, which is fine. Not the best card we could have chosen, but that's okay. And then we'll go and play Skarm to the graveyard. And then in the end phase, we won't search Tour Guide. We'll do something else. But we have got a Metal Foes Fusion. So we can use this back to the deck, draw 1 card into a Skarm. Alright, that's fine. Which attack in. Still this is. It is a Silver Gadget. Okay. It was a gadget. He was just playing a bit more conservatively. We can't even beat over it with Libich. So that's kind of annoying. Yeah, just going into green. We'll just pass and then we'll go Skarm search for... I guess we'll go Skarm search for a Farfa, yeah. So we can get double banish. But we really should save that for our turn. Because we're going to use our skill to then make them away from the game entirely. I imagine you just summon another gadget, make rank 4, get a search off, then go into your skill. Oh! Into the Starship Spy Plane, okay. Gonna be forcing out a back row. Forcing out the Karma Cart. I think... Do I wanna risk this now? I think I do. I think I do, but I don't go for Farfa. I go for Skarm. And then we'll go and banish the gadget. I think that's okay. Hopefully. Because we've got a Oh, we got an Alich, right. So we can just negate the effect of... Ooh, does that special summon or does that just search? That special summons a gadget. Oh, okay. Not really worth going for the banish on that. But he can just use Gandora anyway. And then get around the Bombless, which is like the one kind of deck the Bombless doesn't really like is Gandora. Exceed summoning into the Diamond Dire Wolf. That's an easy Bombless. Easy. Playing the skill, going to be returning card back to the deck to add a Gandora to his hand, adding Gandora X to his hand. Now, are you playing Levianeer? Because you might. This might be a Levianeer build. But he can't... Wait, he does. Okay. He does. Not yet. He's missing one. Discarding two. Oh my god, he got all of it. In for Gandora Giga Rays. Alright, come on, nuke the board. Go on, do it. Do it. 3, 2, 1. And then in our graveyard, the Alich that was part of our material is going to activate and going to be negating the Gandora. Have a nice 0-attack Gandora. just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. The one time we draw Alich is the one time it really matters. And now it's back up. It's... Ooh, we're not getting our search, of course, because it was... Oh, what a top deck. What a top deck. In for Tour Guide from the Underworld. We can then go and we're gonna summon Dante just so we can guarantee we get it off, right? We're not gonna take any risks. We'll go Dante, we'll go and summon to you. And then we'll banish the Gandora, we'll use our skill. And that is gonna be game, assuming that one in hand is not going to be a Kyroid. Which means it probably is. So we'll go detach the Farfa, banish 3 or mill 3, and then Farfa going to hit the Gandora. So say goodbye to that. Rhino Warrior in the graveyard going to activate, going to be sending... And he scoops! He doesn't even let me go for the banish. Fair enough. Burning Abyss 1, Gandora 0. Okay, so game for the final duel maybe. We have Silvio, which is probably going to be Abyss Actus, but could be Ascendus with the brand new Ascendu Orochi channeling, which is a bonker search card. But it doesn't appear to be that. And we open Tour Guide, which means we can go for a pretty good turn 1 play, but there's no point. There's no point using Tour Guide right now and misusing her. So we'll go in for Seer, and then we'll summon out our Farfa, and we'll just end on maybe a Dante pass, if not actually a little bit more, with our Blister Squad face down. So we'll go for our Dante in defense. That is full. Please don't scoop. Yeah, you're looking like you're going to scoop. Please don't. I mean, I'll take the win, but... Just for the video, please don't scoop. We're going to go and detach our Seer, and then mill 3, and what do we see? We see a Seer, okay. That's fine, a Farfa, and we have a Libich. So, don't really want to do that. Let's go and bring back the Farfa. And we're not going to use Libich because we don't want to waste Tour Guide. Farfa comes down, still Blister Squad, and now we have double removal, and of course we have a Farfa on here as well. So, whatever happens, we should be good. Summoner's Art, though, going to be drawing into a vanilla, so it's going to be Qliphort. Alright. Hopefully they don't just have the way to summon out the big one, but Qliphort Scout going to be paying 8 to search out a Qliphort from deck to hand. Adding the Qliphort monolith to hand, okay, so he's got his other scale, he's got scale 1 and scale 8, I believe, yeah, scale 9. So he can now go for a triple pendulum summon. The thing is, we do wait, because... We want him to get monsters on board so we can actually use our Farfa, so go on. Do your big pen summon for 3. Pending for 1, 2, only 2. Okay. Into Qliphort Carrier and Qliphort Shell. So we're going to go and just preemptively, gonna Ballista Squad that, get rid of you, gonna go and destroy our Shell, and then go and activate Farfa, and then go and banish the Carrier. Sure, they come back. But it just means this turn, he can't go in for anything bigger, right? Yeah, end phase, brings it back. That is fine. We can then go. And hopefully here, we can hit, then again, doesn't really matter. So we can just go banish 3. And then Farfa can hit, and banish the Carrier once again. And we did mill an Alich, doesn't matter. We did mill our Metal Fuse Fusion. So we can put it back into the deck, get a draw 1. Into a Seer. Okay. We can then go Tour Guide because we've not really played Tour Guide too much. And then go and summon, I guess we'll go for Skarm. Probably nice to get a search in the end phase. And we'll just go again in for... Does it matter? Is there going to be anything kind of big in hand? Probably not. So... I I guess we just go for another Dante, right? And then we just special summon the Seer, and then yeah, we've won. Like unless it's double Qliphort, but I'm not too sure. I think they do play it, but we'll see. We'll detach the Scam and mill 3, which is fair enough. We'll then set Karma Cut, play our skill, going to be banishing that carrier from existence forever. Goodbye, be gone, and then attack in 25. Come on, just go straight through. There's a Qliphort. White Princess. 2 White Princesses. Okay. 7, and then 7 again. And end our turn. From defense, and then we'll go and get our search from Scam. Scam, gonna go and search out. Let's go for the 3rd Farfa, why not? We have game. If he pen summons 1, we can then, of course, banish it with a Karma Cut, and then, of course, banish another one. So, whatever he does, we've got game. Assuming there's no Cosmic or no MST, but given he didn't do it before he surged, I'm going to say that he's not got that. So, pretty comfortable win. Pretty comfortable. And so I think we'll go for one more after this. We'll do one more duel, have it be 5, and hopefully I'll be fine. Adding a stealth to hand. Alright. So he's going to go in for pending for 1. I'm guessing that means he has sacrifice, because stealth is a level 8. He does. Alright. No. You're getting Karma Cutted. Goodbye. It was fun. See you later. Go and scoop it up. Go on. Hit surrender. Sacrifice is going to add a Qli. Does that really help out right now? Probably not, right? No, adds a Helix. He can't summon this turn. He's done. You're just done. There you go. Alright. On to game number 5. For our 5th and final game, we have Yuto. Will he be based and playing Odd Eyes, or will he be not based and playing Phantom Knights? We'll see. Going first again, Windstreaker 6 versus Windstreaker 2. Okay. Let us see. Not a terrible hand, but not the most amazing thing in the world either. What do we do here? I guess we go for Seer. We'll summon Seer. And then we go for Rhino. And that's kind of our main turn. We'll go into Dante. And we'll detach the Seer, of course. No, we won't. We'll detach the Rhino, sorry. Detach the Rhino. Get a Scam Engrave. Scam Search for Tour Guide. Assuming we don't get hit right now. Let us see. Mill 3 into... we milled a Barbar, a Scam, and we milled, of course, a Qliphort. So Random Warrior going to be sending to the graveyard. Let's go for... what's kind of a draw I don't really want to see? So I guess Alich would be nice to see drawn into. I guess we'll go for Rubik. Doesn't really do us much favors. I'm then going to... Oh, no, I can't do that, can I? Oh, it's a rough one. Because if he has more than one option, I'm gonna special Libich. And I'm just putting a body on board because if it's Phantom Knights, then we're not going to hopefully lose immediately to him destroying my Dante and whatever, because we don't have our Farfa. If we had Farfa, then we could survive it, but we don't. In for Phantom Strategy, of course. This is, of course, going to be getting nerfed quite a bit come, was it May 12th, I think it is, sometime around then, when the balance goes to effect. So Phantom Knights getting their last cog in before they can play with quite a bit of a nerf, actually. Going to be activating Ancient Cloak, banishing Cloak to add back the boots to hand, and then, of course, you can go right in with full consistency and go and summon out the Ragged Gloves. And, of course, in hand, activate Kakamucha. He could do so much this turn. Kakamucha, you can then activate in hand the boots, I believe, to bring back out boots as well. He is. You know, this is going to be a game over, I think. In for Levia the Sea Dragon. So usually if you hit this card here, then they won't be able to do too much to kind of come back. But given they've got full combo, they can just go in and, yeah, bring back the ancient cloak, and then go into a Phantom Knights with Break Sword, and then Break Sword pop the thing, and then bring out a Dark Rebellion attacking for 4k. They've got this on lock. Banishing the boots to go and add to hand the Fog Blade, probably. Yep, adding the Fog Blade, okay. And setting 1, I wonder what that could be. Setting 2, setting 3. It wouldn't be Phantom Knights without doing all 3. You know, Cosmic, Fog Blade, and Phantom Knight Sword, probably. Or Book of Moon. Popping your own, though. Pops his own MST. Dante activates in graveyard, going to be returning to hand. I guess we'll go for... No, wait, no, we can do it. Dante target Seer. Seer target Dante. We can do the combo from TCG. Of course, we can't go the full way and then go into Beatrice and do all that kind of thing. But we can at least sit on this. And it's probably going to be okay to... Yeah, we'll survive the turn, which is the important thing. And then Dante again, going to be getting us into a hand. Let's go for... yeah, let's go for Barbar. He's big enough. He's 17. He's okay. And then we could go for Libich. Yeah, we'll do Libich, right? Libich then special summons from the hand. We can go for... I guess we'll go for... Seer. I think Seer's fine. Because that then gives us Seer live on our next turn, which is great. So, Fiend Griefing. Oh, we need to bait out the back row, right? The Fogblade. So, let's go and special summon Barbar. And I'm really hoping that we don't get Floodgate here. We don't, okay. Like, Break Sword would be fine, because we can use Break Sword to pop itself and then pop a back row. And then hopefully that... But then, okay, let's go for Dante. Because you 100% hit Dante. You 100% do it. There's no scenario where you don't. So, go on. Book a Moon. Alright. That is one way to deal with that. Damn it. Okay, so... because Torguy's gonna... The second we play Torguy's gonna be hit by Fogblade. Which is really annoying. That's really annoying. So, I think I play it safe and I go... That. We're then gonna go and... what do I want to do here? Do I mind the Plana now in case he brings... Yeah, I think we do. We'll go Plana, get rid of you, and then we'll pass. And I hope that's enough. That Bakumi was clutch. But we've got Fiend Griefing that doesn't even do anything in the graveyard now because he just got rid of it and banished it. Fair enough. If you put my back row now, that's fair game. I can't do anything about it. Gonna be detaching one to bring back... Okay, that makes things a bit easier. In for another Ancient Cloak. Alright. Gonna be making the Break Sword even bigger. Fair enough. Then Break Sword gonna be destroying one to pop. What are you doing? You're hitting the Dante. That is plenty fine, I think. Yeah, okay. And then Dante can go and add it back to hand. We'll add back a Seer. And then Seer can activate and add to, or can summon to the field. I guess we'll go back and summon another Dante. Why not? Right, and then Barbar is banished to burn. Doesn't really help. Right now, so we go into you. Summon you in defense. So we've at least got a bit of a wall. And we have got access to Fluffal whenever we need it to get rid of that Break Sword that's really, really big. And an MST coming down as well. Okay. Now's the time. Griefing gonna put back into the deck. I guess we'll go for... we'll go for Ancient Cloak. And then we'll send to the graveyard. We'll go for... Let's go for Fluffal. Send Fluffal, and then Fluffal, of course, can banish on the field. The Break Sword making it super, super weak when it comes back. Admittedly, I can't do much either, which is kind of the bad thing. We're both kind of stuck. Now, did you forget it's 2000 defense? What? Okay, brings it back. Let's see, Regeki Break. So, Fogblade face down. I need to... Normal summon Seer. Yeah, and then we go for Acid Golem. It sounds dumb. It sounds stupid. But we go for Acid Golem. Right, he can get a search off with that, that's fine. He can... Levier doesn't really matter if it stays on the field or not, so I guess we go for the Break Sword? But if he searches Sword, then I guess we'll go for... No, we'll go for Levier. Probably the wrong play. We'll go for Levier. And now we are now locked into not special summoning, which isn't great. But if he negates our guy, then that's turned off. So That's fine. In for the Ragged Gloves, and also a Silent Boots, of course. Of course you would. And he's going to go in for a lovely second break sword. I'm kind of convinced that he knows what he's doing. He knows. Dante going to go and add, I guess we'll go and add Farfa. Oh my god. Oh my god, you should have... He is about to feel so shit when his Dark Rebellion or his Malevolent Sin comes out and just gets banished. And we're going to permanently banish the Break Sword, right? I think we're going to go Battle Phase and we'll permanently banish the Break Sword. Because we don't want that coming back and then getting the whole effect off. In for Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. Here he comes, here's the boy. And now we have to think, what do? We do it here. We do it here. Because I don't want him to get rid of it. Right, yeah. So we're going to permanently banish the Break Sword, and then we'll kind of banish the Dark Rebellion. And then Farfa activating, going to be banishing the Dark Rebellion. Oh my god, please, confirm. Oh my god, so quick. Oh my god. Almost timed. But he can still do stuff, right? He can still go and banish the Search Out Phantom Knight Sword. Which is crazy. They have so many plays. And if Farfa brings you back... Okay. We can't special summon. Yes, detach one. Detach one. Detach the Scarm. Give me a search. And then we'll just attack in, because he has to stop this here. Unless he goes for the Phantom Knight Sword. You know, he has to sword here. Which is perfectly fine. Because then Seer can activate. And Seer can bring out the lovely Farfa. And sit you down in defense. And from there we should be okay. And then we go and activate the Scarm in our graveyard. Scarm is then going to grab us let's go for a Seer, I guess. I think that's fine. Maybe could have gone for Alich. At the moment we're playing very sloppily. Like I can see, I can feel it as well. I can feel I'm playing sloppily. But we'll see. Because you have to attack to get over the Farfa. And that'll banish your guy. But then you can bring it back with Sword, right? Sword in the graveyard can then bring back... where is it? One of your Break Swords, right? This deck is just so consistent. It's got so many plays to play around everything your opponent does. There's no wonder why it's tier 1. I'm gonna guess he probably goes for Alucard, maybe? Xyz into number 47, Nightmare Shark. Okay, fine, go ahead, detach one, do it. Why would you? Battle Phase, yes, sure. Sure, Battle Phase. Regeki Break. Discarding this. To pop your Rebellion. Go, goodbye, see ya. See you later, Alligator. Sword activating, Seer activating the graveyard. Going to be adding to our field the Scarm in defense coming down. And you're going to just be sitting there looking nice. Oh my god, 2 seconds. We're not going to get this. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way you hit this, right? Activate Scarm. Oh, flipping hell. Oh my god. Bloody lost the time limit. You serious? Damn it. That was actually such a fun duel. That was actually insane. That was so close. Because we could have banished the Farfa and then next, like, we had plays. So that didn't go as well as I kind of expected. Of course, we'd have a bit of a win streak, but then we got hit by the time limit loss. And this deck, if you are new to the deck and you're trying to figure out the plays and what kind of works in what interactions, it can take a while to learn. And I'm still learning it, which is why I was kind of slow in that game and got to the situation I was in where I lost because of time limit. But Tour Guide does make this deck kind of fly because you can very easily get Scarm to the graveyard, Scarm search Tour Guide, which then you can go in and do a special summon combo first of all, of like Seer and Farfa, and you don't get their effects off, right? But you bait out a big Xyz, you bait out some back row, and then you normal summon Tour Guide, and you go again. And from there, you get your plays off. Your back row, of course, is very important for this build. Burning Abysses like being sent to the graveyard, so any chance you can get them in the graveyard is great. Fiend Griefing is really good right now because of Gandora, because of DDDs, and a ton of other decks, so that's a great play. The Metal Foes Fusion I really like, right? You mill it by accident, you get a free draw one, that's always a fun time. And the skill is so much better than playing the Necrophfear build because you just banish all their cards. And if you're playing against Gandora and you time it really nicely, if you can play around Gandora and disturb its summon, right, and win that turn, you just banish all their cards, Gandora becomes so weak. And so I think this is easily worth your 850 gems to grab Tour Guide, to grab some packs, but you really do need 3 Skarm to make this fly, as well as 3 Mariner Warrior. They both work in tandem, and of course the back row it can be expensive, but overall, Burning Abyss 2014, 8 years, Troll to Spare. Let's go. I'll see you all in the next Duel Links video. See you then.